Special thanks to Nomad for sponsoring today's video. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Weird setup you have there, Spencer. Hey, I know, but today we're going to be turning my brand new iPhone 16 Pro into a dumb phone. I wanted to get my overhead camera close to the phone, so as you all can see, it's nice and big and bright, and this is what's gonna matter more than my face, so maybe Hunter or Ben, whoever's editing, can just make my little face in the corner and you can see mostly what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of pre-work and I think I know kind of what I want to do with today's video, but I'm gonna kind of work through it with you all as well. So the big things you're gonna need is, focus modes. If you have a action button on your phone, that's gonna be sort of a pro tip we'll have here at the end. And then there's actually an app called Dumb Phone, which I actually got to talk to the founder, the creator of the Dumb Phone app. And there is a subscription version, I think. Link it in the description, you'll get 50% off, I think an entire year or something. I don't know how much it is or anything like that, but if you like that app, there's plenty of dumb phone-ish apps out there. You can grab that down in the description for a certain percentage off. So as you all know, if you've been around the channel, I'm really into the idea of dumb phones. I use my phone so much for work. I'm in the digital marketing, advertising space, so I'm constantly using my phone for that, and especially for this YouTube channel. I'm just on my phone a lot, and I think you can go the route of just buying a dumb phone for the weekends and the nights, or you can work to make your current phone a little bit more dumbed down, a little more distraction free. So the idea here is I want to be able to hit one button on my phone and turn it completely dumb. So I'm gonna be doing a few things. Here's my current setup, which you all will probably laugh at me because it's already like really dumbed down, but there's still a lot of colors here. There's all these apps here, which sadly, I don't think there's a way of getting rid of the app drawer or whatever this is called, the app library currently. But again, what we're gonna be using here is an app called Dumb Phone, I believe it's called. So that's gonna be where we're gonna start. Wow, we're diving right in, aren't we? Yes, we are. So we've got here the app itself. I was downloading a wallpaper earlier from there. So if you want the discount, you go into the app, you go into like restore purchases or something, and then put it in there for the app. But basically, you're gonna come through, you're going to pick which apps you want to be on your home screen. You can rename and reorder them. You can come in here and rename it, remove it. Like it says, you can reorder them how you want. Hit done. Come over here. You can kind of mess with how it looks. You can set it up so that depending on your phone's dark or light mode, it's going to change accordingly. There's that. You can change the actual color. You can download your wallpapers, which will be important here in a second. The wallpapers they have will sort of make your, as you can see, I've already done, make your little bar down here look like it's not there. It's still there. It's just blending in. Just slide back over here. You can change the spacing of these. You can do custom different fonts and things like that. There's plenty of them here. I like this just sort of basic one. You can change the color of your fonts. I have it set there. You can change how big or small it is. I feel like that's a good one. You can set whether you want it to be like that or all caps or all lowercase. I kind of like the all lowercase look. I've gone ahead and put camera messages, Sunsama, Spotify, calendar, and photos. These are things I usually need to access nights and weekends as well. I like to take pictures of my kids, talk to folks, friends and family. Sunsama is basically my to-do list. So if any to-dos come about even on family time, I can throw them in there. Always listening to music or podcasts, things like that. So Spotify is a big one. Calendar, so I know what everybody's up to, and photos. So let's hit the preview button. That's not what I meant to do. Let's hit done. You can add more of these too. So you can add more apps. And I think that's kind of it. So you can upgrade to Pro here. They've also got a distraction blocker, Focused OS from the same developer, as well as Pomodoro timer as well. Some more apps. The app icon, you can change the way that looks. It doesn't really matter. I've seen before, like something you can do is you can actually add this to your dock right here in the middle if you want to, just to have quick access to this app while you're in dumb mode. All right, and that's about it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and long press. I'm gonna hit this button here, and I already have it made. Let's just do a new one though. Let's pop here, scroll over, hit edit, add widget. I'm gonna come over, I think it's, yeah, right there at the top. So that's one there. I'm gonna add that. Now, you wanna, I like to be able to have mine in the middle. Now with the new iOS 18, you can just drop it there in the middle, or you can add, you know, if you're not on iOS 18 and you want it to be in the middle, you can add another widget up here at the top if you'd like to. But already you can see we have a good look here. The app itself doesn't have the name of the app, because what I've done, and by the way, that's how I don't have the app names of these apps, is I come into customize, and you want to pick large, because if you don't, you're going to see the names of the apps. It's not a big deal. I've gotten used to the larger icons. I kind of like it, especially with the non-words. I think that looks really clean. By the way, steal this background layout if you want to. But now you have these two dots here. Now, I'm kind of on the fence about these two dots, because something you can do, well, first of all, let's hit this, and we've got that selected. I can uncheck that, and now this is, what are we doing here? Oh, it's automatic. So now that's really clean. Something that is optional though. First of all, I would come over here and delete all of these. You can do that as well. I tend to see these as tools, like seeing how much battery things have. Obviously, the weather and then calendar. I think those are helpful. This is still here, and there's not currently a way of getting rid of that. So something you can do, if you don't mind, is adding another page like that, add a widget, come down here to that app again, and just adding, yeah, they have a spacer too. So let's just add the spacer there and hit done. Now your apps are 2 swipes away. So there's a little bit more friction there. If that's what you need to not be in this world, you can have that. However, these 2 dots are down here. So that part's gonna be up to you. I'm just gonna go ahead in terms of aesthetic for this video, just have this one page. So already we have a really clean aesthetic dumb phone setup look. Nomad is one of those brands that has been around for a while, and I've always just been in love with their design. So I was super stoked when they said they would be open to sponsoring today's video. I said, hey guys, I just got the iPhone 16 Pro if you want to send out some iPhone 16 stuff, as well as I love your chargers. I think they look amazing. So this is the stand one, which is really, really nice. As I could already tell, I mean, that has really nice heft to it. I mean, like, it's nice because this is going to happen, right? You're gonna pop that on there, and then you're gonna be able to pull it off without having to like put a hand on it and pull it off like that. Overall design, I think this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love, like, this is glass here on the front, like kind of like with a white color behind it. This is nice and silicone textured, so it's not gonna like hurt your device to put it on there. Just this sort of single body design, nice rubber padding on the bottom, and then USB-C plug there. So here's the unboxing experience for this guy here. It comes in a nice little wrapping. That's pretty premium feeling. All right, and there is the back. That looks pretty nice, nice and slim. It's not gonna add a lot of bulk or weight, I can tell. So it does attach via strong magnets, but then also has this like re-stickable kind of situation here too. So that looks really nice. You still get, you know, those edges and sides that, ooh, that feels really nice. I'm trying to hold it up here so you all can see on the overhead camera. So that's a good look, right? You still get access to the whole ports and buttons as they exist on the phone, but like I said, it does add a little bit of protection for the back of your phone, and does have the raised camera area, so you're protecting your cameras as well. Again, thanks to Nomad for sending out these products. I'm gonna be enjoying them for a while. I said I wanna be able to hit one button and switch to dumb phone mode. So what I thought about doing is coming over here to settings. Let's pop back into focus mode. I've already sort of preset up a dumb mode. I have the apps I want to be able to use, which are basically the ones that are on, or apps that give me notifications are on my home screen. The people I want to be able to talk to. And now I want to be able to set up a new lock screen. Now, for me, I think when I think of a dumb phone, I don't want it to have color. I don't want it to be enticing at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in here, swipe over to new, hit the plus button. We're gonna do, can I just do color? Where are colors? Color. We're gonna just pick black. We're not gonna do gradient. Is there just a way? How do I just get nothing? Solid, there we go. All right, we're gonna be as simple as possible. I think, there we go. Hit add, customize home screen. And this is where I'm gonna go back in and add again this one. Hit done, hit done. Boom, so that's gonna be my lock screen. And then this is going to be my home screen. I need to come back in here and edit, customize again, make these large. And then the little, I mean, the icon for the app is just a little degree symbol. So it's nothing crazy. But this is what my phone looks like now, right? Super minimal. I think the final thing that I like to do is grayscale. Now I have this currently set up where I triple click the lock button and now everything's in grayscale. If I come into messages, my messages are going to be in grayscale. Again, just making the phone less enticing to use, right? To make it into a dumb phone. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Siri shortcut. I should have just typed in shortcut. Let's do that. Shortcuts. Boom. I have set color filters, but I want to change the name to dumb. All right. Now I want to search an action. Focus mode. Set focus. Okay. Turn do not disturb. No, turn dumb on until turned off. All right. So what this is going to do, it's going to put my phone into focus mode. We're going to hit done. We're actually going to come back to our focus modes because something I need to do is say, I want to choose this background. I want to choose only, I think that's the new one. So we're only going to show the one page of apps on the home screen. All right. So there's my focus mode. Now my phone is in not dumb mode, right? We're in not dumb mode. I have my usual lock screen. I've got all my apps in their glorious color here going on. Now what I want to do is I want to hit this action button. I'm going to come over here to choose a shortcut and I'm going to pick, where is it? Dumb. All right. Let's see if this works, right? So 5 o'clock just hit for the day. I want to just be in dumb phone mode. I'm going to click and hold. Boom. Grayscale's turned on. I have my apps. My home screen has been turned here. The thing I haven't figured out yet, and maybe you can, is how to then hit that again and make it undumb phone the phone. I don't really know how to do that, but that's it for this video. This is how you do a one-click dumb phone on the iPhone 16 Pro. I know it sounds silly. I got the Pro model. It's brand new, and I'm trying to dumb it down into a dumb phone. But like I said, as a dad, you know, and as a friend, and as someone who does other things than work and be on the internet all day, I want to be able to disconnect when I need to. So that's my solution for that. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this is interesting and at least sparks some ideas and creativity on your end. I'm excited to have an action button. I had the iPhone 13 before this, so I didn't even have that option. So that's super cool. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Like this video for more. Watch this video next. I think you're going to love it. Again, links to the sponsor for today's video, Nomad, in the description. Also for the dumb phone app, 50% off code in the description and a link to that as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.